Hello there, Leo, and welcome to your moon sign reading for October 2022. Thanks for stopping by today. Be sure to click on that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button before you leave. And also make sure that you know your moon sign so that you get the right reading. If you aren't sure, I have a few web pages listed in the description box below so you can find out. All right, Spirit, tell me about Moon in Leo for October 2022. All right, first card, we have Full Moon in Pisces, forgive. Forgive, Leo, forgive, forgive, forgive. What are you needing to forgive? I want to say you are beating yourself up for something that happened in the past, or for a behavior or a thought pattern that seems to keep happening that you want to change or you want to get rid of. It could be something that repeats in your dreams. It could be something that repeats with certain triggers. Somebody says something or does something and it triggers something. And I feel like you go around and around and you're not able to move beyond. You're not able to forgive. You're not able to forget. Let's get another card. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. Reveal what needs to be seen. Okay. Whatever it is that you're going round and round with inside that needs forgiveness, part of the process for that would be to reveal what's going on. Now, that doesn't mean you have to go and tell everybody what's going on. I would say one person, maybe your closest friends. Reveal what you're actually thinking and feeling about a situation or about yourself or about them or whatever's going on inside that you haven't been able to speak about, whether that's because you're not sure where you stand or because you're afraid of what someone's going to say or think. Reveal, definitely tell somebody what needs to be said. This will go a long way for forgiveness, because I feel like when you tell somebody what's going on, you've got a negative cycle going on in your head and you can't break free. This person's going to give you some information or give you insight or just even an opinion that makes that cycle in your head stop, and you can look at this situation from a different angle. But without talking about it, you're not going to get that information that you need to help you move beyond whatever it is that you're having trouble forgiving. So let's find out some more. Spirit, tell me more about Leo in October, or Moon in Leo in October, please. What else does Moon in Leo need to know about October, Spirit? Waning gibbous resilience. You have an awesome amount of resilience, and you can carry a lot on your back. You can carry an ugly, twisted load, and you do it with strength, even pride. There's a sense of pride of the things, the burdens that you can carry. However, there is something about one of these burdens in here that needs to be talked about, that needs to be seen by others. Because even though you're strong and resilient and you can carry this burden, that doesn't mean you don't deserve having less, or releasing anything that isn't helping, or letting go of that circular negative thinking. That's a burden that can add more weight, and the longer you go, the more you circle the thoughts, it can get heavier and heavier. So definitely talk about what it is that you haven't been able to talk about. Next card. Under Waxing Gibeus 1, Discernment. Discern exactly what needs to be seen, reveal what needs to be seen, find out what it is exactly. Like I said, you carry a big burden, and unloading the entire thing on someone isn't going to get you results that are helpful. So be discernful, is that a word? About what it is that you reveal. This person, you can't even see their eyes, right? That's something hidden too. And I like with this card too, there's like a bunch of different planets, but she's got her hands over one. It's like she picked one to reveal or to show or to, this is what I have. So there's some kind of importance about discerning the right subject or opinions or pieces to a situation that maybe that you haven't told yet, or something along those lines. But the discernment of knowing what to talk about with who and when. All right, let's find out what is Moon in Leo's shadow aspect for the month of October, please, Spirit. What part does Moon in Leo not want to look at or acknowledge about themselves? Naked before the stars. Okay, so revealing this particular information, aspect about yourself, revealing this opinion, your idea, whatever, makes you feel vulnerable, right? And you don't want to be vulnerable. You'd rather carry the heavy burden forever than be vulnerable. I think that's why discernment is important, because if you need to take step by step, like reveal a little bit to a person and then talk a little bit more about it later, that's acceptable too. You're discerning, you're putting your toes in the water, right? Testing. Also maybe the right person to talk to about the right thing. So let's say you have a group of friends, you go to one and you start talking a little bit, right? You're trying to find out if they're open to hearing what you have to say. Because it's hard to be vulnerable. It's hard to be open and naked for everyone to see. So Spirit isn't saying you need to just spew out everything to everybody. Again, discernment. Figure out who is, not that you don't have friends that you can trust, but who can help you with what part or what aspect at what time the best. I hope that makes sense and it isn't confusing. All right, let's find out some more. Spirit, tell me more about Moon in Leo for October, please. What else should Moon in Leo know for the month of October? First off, we have King of Pentacles, security. Okay, and that's under the forgive. There's security going around, having that thought process, right? You're going round and around and around. there's no security in that. You can't get to the answer that you need, right? You can't get to that resolution. There is somebody who is of a masculine energy, not necessarily a man, probably older than you, who is maybe some kind of leader or authoritative figure. You can talk to them. Maybe this is part of that discernment on who you can trust. It's this person here. Now, with the naked before the stars, and I noticed that this person was in kind of kind of a lingerie, right? And I did get that sense of some kind of sexual something or other in here, but I didn't know how it fit, but I think it fits in with this person. There may be some kind of sexual attraction, and that's what maybe you have a hard time forgiving yourself about. You have an attraction to this person. This person might already be married or involved. And maybe this isn't the person to talk to, but this is the person that you are feeling guilty about and feel like you need to forgive yourself for having these kinds of feelings. Let's find out more. Eight of Cups, introspection. This is underneath the reveal what needs to be seen. This is Spirit saying, again, with discernment, go within and find out what really needs to be seen, what really needs to be heard, what you really need to voice or express. Take that time to go within and look at things. And I think you're going to find some stuff also that is outdated. And you're going to be able to let go of old emotional ideas, probably related to this person that I think you're sexually attracted to. And while I wouldn't say, I could say you can reveal your attraction. What you can do to narrow down is reveal your attraction to this older person, older masculine person. You could do that. That would definitely make you feel naked before the stars. And it would put make it to a quick outcome. I feel like revealing this information to this person would, let's say this is at work, you guys would be separated and you wouldn't be working together anymore. If this is someone that is, like I said, married and you reveal this, I think this person will definitely distance themselves. So while it is a heavy burden, I want to say Spirit isn't exactly supporting the idea of straight up telling this person. But there is security in forgiving yourself. The question becomes, do you want to keep working with this person and not reveal what's going on? Do you still want to spend time around this person in a way pretending that it's just platonic? And maybe part of the forgiveness has to do with it's only a sexual desire. There's not necessarily a romantic desire here. Again, discern, introspection, find out what's really going on, because that's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out what is really going on. There is something going on. There's something swirling around. Not sure how to express it. Know that I have a sense that I know I have to keep it within, but I want it to come out. It is a burden. I carry it proudly, but it's still a burden, and I feel like it's going to keep getting heavier. And if you don't say something, it's just going to spill out. So going within introspection and letting go of an emotional attachment. This may be Spirit saying you may have to let go of the it's not even necessarily an emotional attachment. I do feel like it's more sexual, but whatever emotional response that you're getting out of yourself because of it, that's what needs to be let go of. Let's get some more information. Four of Cups, distraction. This is under that resilience and that carrying this burden, that resilience of carrying that. It's almost like you're using it as a distraction. Maybe that's part of dealing with, I think maybe you work with this person, maybe not necessarily a job, but maybe part of a social group, a book club. I don't know, whatever you're involved in. And you're using your resilience and the way you can carry your responsibilities and burdens and stuff as a distraction. And also you would rather keep it that way, but there's also a sense of dissatisfaction because of it. There is so much going on, I feel like, inside of you, and I want to help make this clearer, but I feel like I'm just reflecting what's going on inside, and I hope that this helps. I just wish I had better, clearer words for you to help you get through this. The other thing about this card, even though it can be about boredom and dissatisfaction and distraction, on other tarot cards, there's usually like a hand holding the fourth cup trying to give it to the person, and they're just not seeing it. So there is something beneficial about this. Spirit is around and trying to offer help. And if you look around, you will see it. And finally, we have the Tower, transformation. This is under discernment. As you go within introspection and start revealing, I think even revealing to yourself what needs to be seen. There's a lot of confusion and darkness surrounding this whole situation, and with the Tower here, it's shocking. The information that you find out within yourself is shocking. I also want to say that this person will say something to you that is shocking. There may be more going on here than you realize, and that's part of the confusion. There's a part of you that can sense that possibly this person has some kind of attraction or is aware of your attraction, even though you haven't actually said anything or physically displayed anything. Or they have secrets too about you. So look out for, by the end of October, especially as you're still trying to discern what's going on with you and who you can talk to and what needs to be said, that some kind of shocking information comes to you and it kind of shakes you to the core. I also feel like the situation won't be resolved by the end of October, but you have this time to get things straight within you, to find out what it is you really think and feel, and to be able to, I think, as you understand yourself better, when this happens, when this moment happens, you'll be better prepared to handle it. But if you go through October not doing any of this, and that news that comes to you, or some kind of something happens that's really shocking and just blows everything up that you know to be, like, internally, that you thought was true or right, all of that's kind of going to get like blown out of not proportion, but blown up and blown out of your belief systems. And depending on what you do in October, that could be more detrimental, or it could be more like, okay, that's what's happening. And I knew that, you know, it's a good thing that you went through and sorted through your feelings and know where you stand when this happens, versus it just blindsiding you. Okay, let's get one final message for Leo spirit for October. Moon in Leo for October. Please. One last piece of advice for Moon in Leo. Okay, that's the artwork there. And it says, I accept renewal and delight in fresh starts. Transformation, the Tower. The end of October is going to be a fresh start. I can't tell. I feel like information will be revealed to this person, and information will be revealed to you about how they are feeling and thinking. But there you go. I accept renewal and delight in fresh starts. Whatever choices are made, whatever you do, I think November will be a fresh start for you. October will just be kind of a mess, but you are resilient and you will come through much more understood and understanding. And you will have to continue figuring out what the deal is between you and this other person and how to go forward. But the first step, I think, in October, it's all about figuring out where you stand, what you think, what you feel. By the end of the month, this person may reveal some information to you, and you might reveal information to them. And it's not set yet what the outcome is of that, okay? All right, Moon and Leo, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching. Be sure to check out your sun sign reading, and may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.